Welcome everyone! Today we are spending a full day in Toscolano Maderno, one of the absolute most iconic places on Lake Garda. Not only am I going to show you where I stayed, the best lakeside restaurants, the stunning town center, and the absolute best beaches, I'm also breaking down all the costs so you know exactly what to expect if you visit. Trust me, you do not want to miss the end of this video. So without wasting another second, let's dive right in. This right here is the main street of Toscolano, and as soon as you get here, you instantly notice what makes this place so unique. It was actually built over centuries-old trade routes, linking to a town famous since the Renaissance for supplying the finest paper to the Republic of Venice. The streets might feel tight and historic, but don't worry at all. There are plenty of conveniently located parking spots just seconds away from the lakefront, making it super easy to park and start exploring. When it comes to parking, the closest lot is located right at the start of the main street, and that's actually where I parked. Rates are usually around €2 an hour or €12 for the whole day, with extra discounts for longer stays posted right on the sign. Personally, I went with the daily pass, so I didn't have to stress about the time. Pro tip, this area can get busy fast during peak summer weekends, but if this lot happens to be full, don't worry. Just drive to the end of the main road. There's another convenient parking area right near the lakefront. Heading back to the heart of Toscolano and its stunning promenade, you instantly notice how impeccably maintained everything is. What makes this waterfront so special is how it seamlessly blends vibrant Mediterranean palms and colorful flowers with ancient Venetian architecture, giving it a calm, almost aristocratic vibe compared to busier towns on the lake. And right over here is the main hotspot for restaurants, gelato shops, and cozy cafes. Keep your eye on this specific restaurant right here. It's famous for serving fresh, locally caught lake fish and traditional Brescian specialties like cazzoncelli, and I'll be showing you the incredible dinner I had here later in the video. In the meantime, if you're enjoying the tour, please smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. It really helps support the channel so I can keep bringing you new travel destinations every single week. That being said, let's jump right back into the exploration. If you're planning a trip, the absolute sweet spot is spring or early fall. Think May, June, or September. You get perfect mild weather, crystal clear lake water, and way fewer tourists. Among all the activities here, my top recommendation is taking a walk up to the Valley of the Paper Mills. It's a stunning gorge filled with historic ruins surrounded by lush green nature. And if you're into water sports, renting a kayak or soup along the beach at Lido, Azzurro is an absolute must. As you keep walking down the boardwalk, you reach the main harbor. It's famous for its colorful, traditional wooden boats and the iconic ferry terminal that connects you straight across Lake Garda to Torre del Benaco. Right next to the port, you'll spot the cute tourist train. Tickets are super budget-friendly at around €5 to €7 for a round trip, making it a fun, lazy way to see the town. Moving further along, you step into a much quieter, peaceful zone surrounded by boutique hotels, luxury resorts, and lovely waterfront cafes, where you can just sit back, grab an Aperol Spritz, and enjoy the view. As I mentioned earlier, right here is where you catch the main Lake Garda car ferry. It connects Toscolano directly to Torre del Benaco on the opposite shore in just about 20 minutes. It takes cars, motorbikes, bicycles, and foot passengers, which is an absolute game changer if you're renting a car and planning a road trip to explore both sides of the lake without driving all the way around. A bit further down the promenade, you'll find the famous Lido Azzurro. It's easily one of the best fine sand beaches on this side of the lake, perfect for renting sunbeds and umbrellas, grabbing a cold drink at the beach bar, or jumping into water sports like paddleboarding and kayaking in crystal clear water. Walking a bit further along the boardwalk, you'll reach Toscolano's Public Beach, paired with a massive green park that's perfect for relaxing in the shade under the trees, right next to a super lively beach bar. This public beach is famous for its vibrant atmosphere, pristine mountain water backdrop, and for being extremely pet-friendly, with dedicated areas like Bau Beach where dogs can swim freely. If you keep walking straight along the lakefront for another 10 minutes, you'll arrive at an even bigger public beach called Spiaggia degli Ulivi. It's a huge, sprawling white pebble shoreline that stretches all the way down the bay, ideal if you're looking for extra space to lay out your towel, play volleyball, or just soak in the panoramic views. Now let's talk about accommodation and where to stay. I'm going to start by showing you where I stayed, a fantastic hotel located right across from the main street and steps away from the promenade. Honestly, I had a great stay. The room and bathroom were fully equipped with everything you need, but the real highlight was the rooftop terrace. It comes complete with sun loungers and a rooftop pool, offering stunning panoramic views over the lake. For this location, it's a fantastic option. Depending on the season, rates usually range from 90 to 180 euros a night. If you're looking for an all-inclusive experience with gardens, spas, and private lake access, luxury resorts around here start from about 250 to 400 euros per night. On the other hand, if you're traveling as a family or group, private apartments are super popular and go for around 90 to 150 euros per night. Keep in mind, during peak summer months like July and August, prices can jump significantly based on availability, so booking ahead is key. Unfortunately, a storm rolled in right around evening during my stay in Toscolano. As you can see, the lake is looking pretty rough and dramatic, but at least the rain is cleared up. That means we can still enjoy a cozy walk through these quiet, scenic streets. What's incredible is that even under stormy skies, Toscolano doesn't lose a bit of its magic. In fact, the damp cobblestones and soft streetlights give it this romantic, almost moody European charm. I was actually pretty surprised by how quiet it is. Usually, this bay is bustling with tourists late into the evening, especially with visitors enjoying the evening passeggiata, so I definitely got lucky having these serene streets almost all to myself. Before I take you along to the restaurant I picked out for dinner, let's just soak in the vibe with some night clips of Toscolano. All right, now for the highlight of the evening, dinner. Options in town are great, but somewhat limited, so definitely make a reservation ahead of time to secure a table. Tonight, we skipped the classic seafood, even though Toscolano is world-renowned for its fresh Lake Garda fish cooked with local extra virgin olive oil, and went for a pizza Regina margarita and a rich beef tagliata with fries and salad. Main courses in Toscolano usually range between 12 and 25 euros. Our pizza was around 13 to 14 euros, and the steak was just over 20 euros, which is amazing value for the high quality you get right by the lake. To finish off an amazing day, a classic Italian gelato. There is honestly nothing better than strolling through Toscolano at night with a fresh scoop in hand. It's simple, peaceful, and absolutely priceless. I highly recommend adding this to your Lake Garda bucket list. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to support the channel. Thanks for coming along, and I'll catch you in the next video.